All right, guys. Here we are, segment number 3. Canes lose 31-17 yesterday. Virginia Tech wins the ACC Coastal for the 4th time in 6 years. Without further ado, I'm going to play the post-game press conference from HokieSports.com of Frank Beamer, his take after the game yesterday. Without further ado, here's Frank Beamer.
Coach, congratulations. 31-17. You're 9-2. You won 9 straight games. Sitting there winning the Coastal Division. That's got a nice ring to it on a tough physical game down here in Miami.
It does. I'm so proud of these players. I'm proud of our coaches to come down here and beat a good football team. That's a talented football team, and you know, it was a battle. And then to see Rashard Carmichael go out early, see Marcus Davis go out early, you know, a couple of guys limping off, and you know, but this team is special. I've said, you know, there's just something about this football team. They hang in there. They're tight. We win as a football team. We battle. They make a play. Several big plays out there tonight, and I don't know. It's been a pleasure to coach this football team. It's been, you know, the first 2 games weren't any fun, but you know, those first 2 games kind of make this all the more special. You know, for kids that'll hang in there and battle and not cash in their chips. I'm just very proud of them.
And they could have. I mean, you think about you're down 2 and you can sit there facing. Y'all all talk about, hey, we could win 10 in a row.
Yeah.
Just like we did that time we went to the Sugar Bowl.
Yeah.
We didn't lose. And by golly, here you're on the cusp of doing that.
Yeah. And then we got a critical game this next week. And then in Virginia, our rival in state, Commonwealth Cup's up for grabs. And so I told our football team we need to enjoy this, but then right back and keep this momentum going, because you know it is something. I think is a special feeling within this football team right now.
How were you feeling at halftime? You've given up a lot of yards, some big plays. You had some negative yards plays on offense, but yet the game was tied and you were hanging in there tough.
We were, you know, and I thought I didn't want to see that long run right after halftime. You know, we go ahead and then all of a sudden it's a long run and they're right back in it. And, you know, but yeah, I just feel good with being with this football team. I don't care whatever the circumstances are. I think we got a quarterback that can get us back in the game, can get us in the end zone. I think Tyrod did that a couple times. Some kids made some plays. Xavier Boyce comes up with a big 3rd down catch. Kenny Younger comes up with it. You know, guys that you don't hear very much about. I mean, guys that's just stepping up and making some plays. And like I said, I'm proud to be the coach of this team.
And how about the Logan Thomas, though? The guy comes in cold on a 3rd down and what, 16 or something, and
puts it right on the money. I mean, makes a great throw, and you know, and I think that's a glimpse of the future right there. You know, he very steady, very calm, very smart, got a lot of the same qualities that Tyrod has. So you know, hopefully he's got a great future.
How about Hazley? Gets you another field goal, kind of kicking into a little bit of a breeze.
That was a concern. You know, the ball was on the 32, and that was the win. I asked Chris, he said yes, and you know, he's a guy that'll, you know, it's going to be close, and daggone if he didn't stay in the air long enough to get across that crossbar.
18 in a row. You can't be happier for him. I mean,
no, I mean, he's steady. I mean, he's got good ball flight. He's steady, and you know, he's just. I'm really happy for him and what he's meant to this football team.
And Saunders punted the ball extremely well. You talk about a battle there.
He did.
That was a weapon tonight.
He really did. He hit some big ones, and field position was at stake. And you know, I like to a couple times keep it out of the end zone and try to make their punt returner feel that ball a little bit, because you know, I felt like he was a little bit shaky. But you know, I'd rather be kicked too far into the end zone than shank it to the side.
How about Ryan Williams? Get you a 14-yard touchdown run, and then the one he breaks for 84. That was special.
It was
some separation, and
he was
almost ran out of gas.
Got a little, you know, he has a good little knack in the hole, good change up, and I think the blocking's pretty good. And then I think he made it a great play. And like you said, nobody caught him.
Tyrod Taylor had a beautiful 18-yard touchdown run. He kind of had that wide formation, you thought it was going to be draw time.
Yeah, we hadn't done that in a while, you know, and we need to always keep that apart. Where you're blocking for a draw, you're blocking those people, and you know, and Tyrod's a pretty good guy to have the ball in his hands.
Well, they weren't going to spy like you've seen the last few weeks. They were coming.
Oh my goodness, and they came hard. I mean, they got some people up front that's hard to block.
They got some athletes, and when they want to play, they can play. This was a tough physical game.
Yeah, and they got some good young players too. I think Miami's going to be around for a while.
How about the injury standpoint?
You know, Rashad, he tried to come back and play. I asked him afterwards. He thinks he'll be all right by next week. I sure hope so. Marcus Davis, he got dinged up there, and so I'm not sure about his status. We'll find out more tomorrow.
Coach, you know, tonight you tied Woody Hayes. 238 wins, number 9 on that all-time list. That's got to make you so proud.
Oh, man, you know it does. It does. I'm just thankful that I've been able to hang around and have some good administrators and a lot of good coaches and a lot of good players. I've been fortunate. When I started this business, I would have never guessed that we'd be up there like that. But I've been fortunate. I know how blessed I am.
You know, Woody Hayes, Bill played a clip of that. Woody Hayes said, look, I've had great players. I've been blessed with good players. He says, I've been lucky along the way. He says, that's what it's all about.
No, it's no question. I mean, you can coach your heart out, and if you don't have good players, somebody just won't show up. Yeah. But you got to have those good players and good coaches. I've been fortunate to keep that coaching staff together. I think we work well together, and you know, we've been with each other long enough that we adjust with, you know, each side. I'm really proud of my coaching staff.
Another great contingent of Hokie fans down here tonight.
Oh my goodness! You know, the stadium wasn't full, but I think we had about as many Hokie fans as we could get in there. And yeah, thanks again to those guys.
You know, we knew that it was going to come down to November, and you look at your record November, it's just unbelievable. 23-2 now. That's pretty incredible. 21-2 in the ACC.
Yeah,
that's when it counts. When a game's on the line, they mean something.
Yeah, you remember November. That's no question, and that's another stat we're proud of, and we need to really not assume anything here this next week. We got to get right back to work and get our fans ready to come in there Saturday, and let's all try to get one more win out of this.
It's going to be an emotional day, senior day.
Oh my goodness!
This is one special group of seniors.
It is. You know, I credit them. When we started out 0-2, I think the senior group kept us together, and what a special group! And good players and great kids, and let's all get in there early and make sure that send-off for them is right.
And a chance to win number 10.
Yeah, exactly, and if we can do that, we'll be the only team that's done that for 7 straight years, which I'm proud of that too. You know, consistently being there in the hunt, I'm proud of that.
You know, some guys came and played really, really well today. And you look at Austin Fuller and Tariq Edwards and Derek Hopkins and Hosley. You got to be thrilled for him being down there getting interception number 8 and Davon. I mean, wow.
And Kyle Fuller's out there covering 85.
Hankerson.
I looked out there one time and I just looked away. I said, there's too many young guys out there. Gosh.
Great experience.
It is. But makes your heart flutter a little bit. But I'm proud of them. I tell you, I'll say it again, it's just something special about this crowd and how they hang in there together and they like each other and respect each other and play just as hard as they can for each other.
Well, Coach, congratulations. Enjoy this one, and I got a feeling that plane it's going to be rocking a little bit.
It will be. And then let's enjoy it, and let's get ready for Virginia.
Congratulations, Coach.
Well, let me tell you this. All Frank Beamer does is win. If he wins Saturday, and I expect they'll beat Virginia pretty badly. 7 straight years, 10 wins or more. Let me say that again. 7 straight years, 10 wins or more. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. I mean, when you look at what they've done up there, it is just absolutely amazing. And they made the plays. I mean, again, they did the job against Hank. And drops were an issue, and you know, basically what they did is like they stepped up and made the plays they had to make, and we didn't. That's all it came down to. It came down to plays. They made them, we didn't. They adjusted, we didn't. What I'm going to do in the final segment is I may add an extra segment, but if I get a chance, I want to play Bud Foster's interview from HokieSports.com from after the game yesterday. I want to get his take on what he did defensively coming out of the locker room. So I'm going to come back in the next segment and play that clip.